Are you wondering if it's safe to store your access token in async storage for your React Native application? You're not alone. This is a common question among developers, and today we're going to explore the best practices for handling access tokens. I totally get it. The thought of storing sensitive information like access tokens can be nerve-wracking. Many developers face this dilemma, and it's important to understand the implications of your choices. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked if using async storage is a good way to store an access token instead of using Redux. They want to avoid the complexity of Redux for simple data storage. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this. So what should you consider when storing access tokens? Async storage is convenient, but it has its limitations. It's important to weigh the security risks and understand how it compares to other storage options like Redux or secure storage solutions. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that can help you manage your access tokens securely. To address the user's question about storing an access token in a React Native application, we first need to understand what async storage is. Async storage is a simple, unencrypted, asynchronous, persistent storage system that is global to the app. Next, the user should consider the security implications of storing sensitive information like access tokens. While async storage is convenient, it is not secure. For sensitive data, it's better to use a more secure storage solution. If the user decides to proceed with async storage for less sensitive data, they can easily implement it. First, they need to install the async storage package using npm or yarn. After installation, the user can import async storage into their component and use it to store and retrieve the access token. This can be done with simple methods like setItem and getItem. In conclusion, while async storage can be used for storing access tokens, the user should weigh the security risks and consider using a more secure storage option for sensitive information. Fun fact, did you know that the first mobile apps were just glorified web pages? We've come a long way in terms of security and functionality. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user points out that Redux is primarily for data flow control, not long-term storage. If you want to persist Redux data, you'll likely need to use async storage. While async storage is sandboxed on non-jailbroken iOS devices, it does not encrypt data. For a more secure option on both platforms, they recommend using a secure key store library. Let's move forward and look at another answer. This user advises against using async storage for sensitive information like access tokens. Instead, they recommend utilizing Firebase services to manage tokens securely. When the app starts, you can listen for authentication state changes and retrieve the token using Firebase's built-in methods. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution suggested by another user is to use the React Native keychain library. This approach is considered secure for storing access tokens. Additionally, it may allow users to log in to the same app or web app across different devices. It also has the potential to share login details with other apps that share the same domain in their bundle identifier. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always encrypt sensitive data before storing it, and consider using libraries designed for secure storage. This will help protect your users' information. And there you have it. While async storage is convenient, it's not the best choice for access tokens. Remember to prioritize security. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't miss our next video on secure storage solutions.